Good morning, everyone. This is Ranger Rob, and welcome to the Ranger Rob Country Living channel. I can guarantee you I've got some super hungry pigs because I got stuck on the computer this morning, and they won't want me to mess around. It's like feed us and feed us now. To make matters worse, Val, stop. I have a chicken loose. So she's going the wrong direction. Cinder, Val, come here. So alright, looks like we're doing some chicken chasing today. Alright, Val. Val chased her back here at least. But I gotta shut the camera off for this fun. Alright, with Belle's help, we got the chicken in. Dang, those things. They're hard to catch. So since we're out here, we'll check the other chickens, make sure their food and water's good. Well, those guys are in good shape. And quick look in the greenhouse, see what's going on. And see any of our plants are coming back to life. Well, I ended up throwing a couple more of my lettuces away. Some of them are recovering, but that freeze about 2 weeks ago was too tough. So the other thing I might try is, before I do the hoop thing, is bring my lettuce out here when it's a little bit older, and maybe it'll be a little stronger to handle the colder weather. Because I have a couple that are going to make it, but I lost a lot of them. But that's what we learn about what we can and can't do in the greenhouse. And my broccoli is getting pretty darn big. I've got to get this thing harvested. Too much to do, so little time. I find it interesting. My chickens in here, their feathers are looking really good and stuff. But I think these are the ones that are kind of my aggressors, where I'm hoping that as the chickens spend more time out in the free ranging, that those chickens that look so scraggly, and when it's a mixture of them picking on each other and molting, that their feathers start to fill in. And I think they are, but it's kind of a slow process. The more I look at these chickens, the more I actually think their feathers are starting to look a little bit better. They still got a ways to go, but I'm very grateful for that. I was hoping the extra space and stuff would be helpful. But yeah, I think it's a combination of molting and fighting, but they're looking better, and that's good. So I'm over by the pigs again. I cannot believe how much work they're doing into this one section, which means they're finding roots that they want to eat, which are a lot of weeds. But this grass hasn't been growing very well in this area, so I'm really don't mind them churning it up. It's going to be a bit of a chore to get it leveled out again. I'll probably have to bring in a little bit of fill dirt, but yeah, they're really going at it on this one, and it might be a good thing. But I may have to move them next week if they terrorize this too much more. And yes, one of the bulls is missing because they took it into the house again. Because they're turkeys, even though they're pigs. Well, I've been working in the house. We got all the shades closed because we're trying to help keep the heat in a little bit. But it tends to make me go a little stir crazy. And I haven't mentioned, it is truly a sparkling day here in Central Oregon. Again. Yes, it's actually a pretty nice day. Pretty sunshine. I still miss the summer flowers and the greenness of things, but it's still pretty nice. And I want to remind you, this is a couple of days after, but Tonight is when it's on a Thursday. We're trying a new day. Dale Wiley and myself are doing a podcast on the RangerRob Country Living podcast. Even if you're not there for the live show, go ahead, you can still be involved and comment in the comments and add to it and ask us about things to talk about. We're still getting our mojo put together. Dale and me are kind of a new team, and it's really appreciated. But one of the things I wanted to talk about is being happy. Yeah, don't worry, be happy. And the reason I talk about that is because of all the crap going on. And if you guys are like, I'm in the Crooked River Ranch area, and we have a couple of Facebook pages. And boy, every once in a while, somebody gets on there. It seems like they're just absolutely cranky. And it seems like they're just too wrapped up in some of the crap news that we get. Our media is messed up. And you just got to realize that. So the best thing to do is diversify in the news that you take. I mean, you might like channel NBC and ABC and CBS stuff, but they have an agenda. There's just no doubt about it. And why it's so, well, it's all money. We know why. And, they got to make sure, what pays for their shows is the advertising and stuff like that. So they got to stay in the woke community. And so I still urge people to find alternative news and balance it out. And pretty much you can kind of start figuring out the truth. Blaze TV, routers, there's a whole bunch of them out there. And a lot of them you can get through YouTube and also through smart TV stuff. And just get some other versions of stuff. Don't worry whether it's conservative or liberal or whatever, but hear both sides of it, and then you decide. Be accountable for yourself and learn to be happy. Gosh, some of these people on the internet and the comments and stuff, they really get wrapped up. When I get a comment that's like, 5 paragraphs long, that's somebody's like got way too much time on their hands. I love comments of just, a couple of sentences, but boy, you get the wrong person on there and they're just wired up. They're not happy. And so no matter what happens with this COVID stuff, or whether you have issues, like today I had, a freaking chicken running around, pain in a butt, and all you can do is laugh. It's just like, all right, here's a fat guy running around trying to chase a chicken, and thank God I got Belle to help me out. Well, try to look at the humor of everything, and try to be happy, and realize, your life could be long, short, medium, lifetime span, whatever. And when that day comes, and it does come, I don't care what they say, and so many people try to prolong it, you want to be able to just say, wow, no matter if you were gone at 20 or 84, that you got the most out of life. And if you're miserable every day, you got to ask yourself, how can I change this? And the only person you can really change it is you. And if you're not happy and you're not satisfied, and life is miserable every day, then you need to change that. One is listen. If the news bogs you down and gets you all Twitter-pated, stop watching it. And watch shows like this. We're positive every day. And we bring up the things that concern us, but we don't rant about it and complain. We talk about it, and then we show you what we're doing about it. And it might be different for you. But my theme today is don't worry and be happy. And if you want to be happy, watch shows like this where we're constantly positive. Pull your faith forward, and understand that no matter what goes on, this is a short journey we're on. But it doesn't, you know, I always tell people, if you don't believe that you have a soul, then just close your eyes, shut off that voice in your head for just a little bit, and realize what's behind that voice is a light. You know what I'm talking about, a spark, like a ball of energy. And that's your internal soul, and you can't believe that's going to burn out. That's going to go somewhere. And if that helps you kind of think about it, but if you can just close your eyes, get some quiet time, and get that voice that's always going off in your head to quiet up and look beyond it, you'll realize there's more to life than just this time here on earth. And you should be happy about that. Everybody's all worried about the transition from this life to the next, but it's all, you can't avoid it. It's going to happen. And so it happens quickly for some, very young ages, which is sad, but at the same time, hopefully, you know, well, they will be in a better life later. But while you're here, learn to be happy, learn to be grateful, learn to appreciate the things around you, and learn how to shut off the things that bog you down. And it's very easy to get bogged down with all this crap, and our media is probably the biggest culprit, along with our government. And so I urge you to look for happiness, and look for faith, and understand that life is not supposed to be miserable. But the only one that can really change it is you. And it starts with your attitude, and also starts with the input that people are listening to. And even if you don't agree with some of this stuff, try to look at a blend of being tolerant. That's what freedom and liberty is all about. And try to listen to another person's opinion, even if you don't agree, and mull on it a little bit. You don't have to, but to put the hand up and say, talk to the hand, I don't want to listen to it, shut you down, go to hell thing, that's not good. We need to compromise, and we need to listen to one another, and maybe we could come back together, who knows. But our show, we just want people to take action, to do things that counteract being unhappy. Whether it's food, whether it's prepping a little bit, having extra things around, having a backup system for your electricity. Nothing makes you happier when you know that you prepared for something that could be negative, and don't look at it in a sad way, look at it as a obstacle. And that's why we do our shows, is showing you at all ages, no matter what age you are, you can do things that you can get the last laugh. That's really what I want to say, is get the last laugh. If things go bad, electricity goes down, you got a generator. You can't get some of the foods you want, you got them in the pantry. Gas is, you know, have a little spare gas in your garage or barn. And grow your own food, and take it to the next level and grow some of your own meat and stuff. That's what we're attempting, and enjoy the journey. Just enjoy the journey. Be happy. You'll live longer. You'll feel good. You'll be healthier. And you know, if you listen to alternative news when it comes to all this health stuff, take a few vitamins, take a lot of natural things that are good for your body, because I truly believe God has provided us with all the things we need on this earth to be healthy and strong. And build up our immune system. And I think things like vitamin supplements, vitamin D, zinc, vitamin C, and I think I said that, and a couple other fish oils are kind of good to take, but eating well. And learned one thing, some of you might remember from way back, Sherry and I did over 4 months worth of being vegans, and it was awesome. It was hard. Oh my. But what happened is we decided we really like meat. We just need to bring it down to like 4 ounces a day. We really got a strong desire for vegetables, because you eat so much when you're doing the vegan stuff, that you start craving it, and it doesn't go away even after we stopped being vegans. And we lost weight too. That was good. Our desire for really good food and fresh food is stronger than ever, and this is a couple years later. It never went away, and I'm pretty happy about that. I used to think vegans and those guys are nuts. I'm not but I embrace them, and if you can do that, man, do it. And nothing beats really good vegetables. If you can't grow it, at least know where to get it. And yeah, and then when you really analyze your food, try to get your fruits and vegetables that are organic or grow yourself. That's even better. So anyway, be happy, guys. Lighten up. I have my days too. Trust me, there's days you just have a lot of things go bad. You just gotta pull yourself out of it and look at all the happiness and pull down your faith and bring it in, and you'll do all right. And so I hope this is a good talk. So guys, gonna wrap up the video right here. I want to thank you very much for watching. Please don't miss our podcasts. Shooting for Thursdays now, 6 p.m. Pacific time. And if you can come aboard, we'd love to hear your comments. Ask us what you'd like us to talk about, and you can drive the conversation if you like. And don't bring hate. It's just not welcomed. Positivity, taking action, and appreciating each other. That's what we're all about. So guys, please take the time to like, subscribe, and share our videos all over the whole wide world. We would really appreciate that. And don't worry, be happy. Talk to you later. Bye. Our videos are made possible by RangerRob Poopy Bags, available at Amazon right now. Thank you very much for watching our video. Please take the time to like, subscribe, and share our videos all over the whole wide world. Thanks.